Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Tyler Perry's Sistas Season 7, Episode 9, Three's a Crowd. Let's go ahead and jump into it real quick before we do. If you get anything out of the content, you enjoy the video, please don't hesitate to subscribe, like the video, share with a friend, do all the things. It's free and it helps your girl out a ton, okay? So we start off with Karen. Remember, they were getting a DNA test. So she comes out the back and she tells Zach that they're having twins. He's hype. He all excited. Sir, get the results first. Like, calm down. Like, he just know it's his. Like, he just wanted to be his so bad. So he hugging on Karen, and Fatima comes in because she wondering, like, why are you wrapping your arms around her? What's going on? Zach is bragging at Fatima like that. He shot the club up and he dropped two of them things in there. And I'm like, Zach, read the room. This is not your homeboy, okay? Like, wrong road, okay? But Fatima looks at the ultrasound picture and she cannot stop staring at it like she is in disbelief. Karen should have told him that the babies are in two different sacks in case there's an issue where he's only the father of one or none. We're going to get there. I want to see when Aaron arrives, because I saw a picture floating around and it's taking too long to get there. But okay. So all I can think of at this moment is Fatima, girl, run. Don't walk. Run as fast as you can away from this nonsense, okay? But she going to stick around. She going to stick beside him. I guess I want somebody to love me down like this, like through thick and thin, no matter what, because my goodness, how much more can Fatima take? So Penelope comes to Andi's office. And why is Penelope still pregnant? Karen and Penelope look like they about the same amount of months pregnant. Like, Penelope should have had this baby months ago. This is crazy. So Andi tells Penelope she needs to get far, far away from Gary and basically be in a witness protection program. She's sharing a story about how Gary's ex-girlfriend from high school went missing after their junior prom, and she believes Gary has something to do with it. And she's like, there's more. So then we move over to Miss Marie. She come over to Gary's office and immediately calls him out for being full of it. She like, it smells like lies and deceit up in here. Like, what do you want, Gary? I thought the feds was looking for him. What happened to that storyline? It's like we just did away with this. Like, but Miss Marie mentioned that Gary has stole from her before. So she already don't trust him. Back over with Karen, she tells her mom she's having twins and she's sure Zach is the father. She's hanging on to hope that he's the father, but girl, you don't know, and it just come clean. Goodness. So Gary tries to warn Miss Marie, telling her that Andi slept with a partner, is a part of an FBI investigation, and that she seduced him while he was going through a divorce from his wife. Ooh, these men got everything. They got all the audacity. So Marie was like, look, I already did my research on Andrea Barnes. She's well aware that Gary set up the FBI investigation, and she knows that he paid for that penthouse and the Rolls Royce. And she was like, all I can say is Andi must have put it down in the bedroom, and she must be good in bed to get all of that up out you, especially while you was married. Shout out. So she tells Gary he's a small narcissistic fish in a big overachieving pond and he should keep on swimming. Woo child. I like me some Miss Marie, okay? That's gonna be me. When I get to that age, I promise you that's gonna be me. Riches and all, okay? I'm trying to manifest some things, but this ain't about me. Let's get back to Sistas. So Andi tells Penelope that she needs to run away and escape. Is given surviving Gary. That's what it's given. While Andi is telling her the plan, Gary is calling Penelope, and Penelope looking like she want to answer the phone. Penelope, don't be weak, girl. Oh, she gonna take that call. She gonna go back. And not to jump too far ahead, but we saw in the previews for next week that Penelope was showing Gary the evidence of old girl that went missing after prom. Like, girl, you don't do that. You're supposed to tuck it in your back pocket and just keep it there. You're not supposed to tell what happened, girl. Child, Penelope just had this baby already. Enough is enough. So the sisters come to Karen's and she tells them that she's having twins. Dani, the energy, the vibe was off. Like, I know Dani don't really love children, but when we up here talking about you about to be my children's auntie and you hating on me. Cause she like, oh, okay, but is Zach the father? Like, what's going on with that? And Karen was like, I didn't get the results back yet, but I just wanted to share with y'all that I'm having twins. So, of course, Andi and Sabrina are overwhelmingly excited or jumping up and down for joy. But Dani, she looked like she hating, talking about this could have been a text. Dani, girl, she don't like Karen, and she just needs to just come out and just say it. So Maurice, his boo comes over, and Maurice cooked him a nice hot meal, okay? Maurice trying to get a ring, honey. That's all I gather from this. Boo thing isn't comfortable with Maurice doing OnlyFans. So Maurice eventually was like, look, I got about 6 months of savings. I guess I can quit. No. You want me to quit OnlyFans? Are you about to pay my bills? Why am I quitting what's providing income? Are you about to cover it? I ain't about to tell you I got 6 months worth of savings. Anyway, child, this Maurice storyline actually feels forced. And I really do love Maurice. I just need him to get back in the bank. I mean, I want him to have a love life, but this feels forced. So Fatima tells Zach that, she's overwhelmed with all the baby mamas and the babies. It's so much. She ends up leaving. She goes to a restaurant and runs into Dani. Dani waiting on Sabrina and them. So they share a bottle of wine and vent about their men and all these multiple kids they got. Dani shares that she isn't even sure she likes kids. I don't think Dani likes kids, and she shouldn't try to date men with kids. Okay? Especially these kids. I know everybody be like, ooh, when they young, no, because then you might still be with the mom. These kids are like preteen, almost teenage. Older kids sometimes are harder to get on, younger children. It's easy to kind of connect with them. Older kids, that's a toughie there. So Dani tells Fatima Zach should validate Fatima's feelings, and Fatima suggests Dani talk to Tony. Dani and Fatima get along so much better than Dani and Karen. Like, so much better. The group just all overall seems lighter and just fun and just better when they hang out with Fatima. But I digress. We still don't know if little Michael is Zach's child, but okay. Okay. So Sabrina arrives with the guys. Tony and Sabrina are bonding over his kids. Sabrina looking at pictures, and he's all excited, as he should be, because those his kids. Rich and Dani seem like they over it because they don't care about no kids and they don't have no interest. Meanwhile, back at the house, Zach and Fatima agree that they need to work on their communication. Fatima need to work on packing her bags, getting her things, and going. But okay. So Gary loses his mind after, the girl, they set up that whole story with Jordan, Andy's man, that, he was, messing with that girl. So she came out and told the truth finally and was like, it was all a lie. Gary done lost his mind. He done broke a laptop. He blaming Andi. And his partner like, I don't think Andi did it. She don't got these type of connections that we got. But Gary don't listen, and he like, look, there's too many people in my business, Andi and Penelope. He's like, you know that plan we talked about. It's time to take her out. This is just taking a dark turn, child. Ooh wee. So on the double date, everyone's ready to go back to their homes and get laid, okay? And then it ends with Tony and Dani going back to Dani's place, of course. And I'm like, why? Tony already said that his auntie was going to keep the kids overnight, so that means his place is free. Why can't we see where Tony lives? I am tired of seeing Dani's studio apartment. I'm sick of it. But anyway, that's where the episode ends. What did y'all think about this week's episode? I'm ready for next week because Gary is spiraling, okay? But his storyline getting real, real dark. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode down in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.